not too far from Frederick. We have a great speaker, and you love her. Her name is Ann McElhinney. She's all the way from County Donegal in neighboring Ireland, and she has a wonderful husband, Ben. And she's going to be talking about her great book that she's written about Gosnell, America's most prolific serial killer, and about this great movie that's about to come out on October 12th, entitled Gosnell. The whole story behind this is fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Ann McElhinney.
Thank you very much. Very nice to be here. I'm going to start by showing the trailer for the film, because I think that's a good sounding off spot. So let's see if we can get the technology to work.
Listen up. We're looking for anything that looks like drugs or paraphernalia.
How do I get this to be louder?
What's that smell? You guys see this?
Put the microphone right up to the speaker. There you go.
I'm not going to believe what I saw last night.
How many?
So far, we found over 30. How many women goes into a clinic, comes out there, and there's no police report? Files have been moved recently. Look at this. You'll be the prosecutor who went after reproductive rights, and you'll be a racist to boot.
You've got a lot of folk who'd like to see abortion outlawed. And this is not going to be the case that gives them an excuse.
The prosecution has offered you a plea bargain, Dr. Gosnell. And I would have to admit I was guilty. I'm not guilty. When you get to the courthouse, you are going to be swarmed by reporters. You ready for this, counsel? Where's everybody?
When was the last time your division inspected Dr. Gosnell's clinic?
We had instructions directly from Governor Ridge's office not to inspect.
Couldn't testify in that case about anything. Not to find a doctor who will. When you look at the facts, you will see what I see. An overly zealous Catholic investigator. Is that what you want to make this about?
Nothing that man did that protects women or children. And you don't have to be a pro-life activist to see that.
Robert Gosnell is perhaps the most prolific serial killer in American history. You better win.
Could you sort of hear that? Yes. Okay, very good, very good. Thank you. So, where to start? I mean, it's very unusual even that I'm here doing this, because prior to making this film and writing this book, I had nothing to do with the abortion world or the abortion argument or the pro-life movement. Absolutely nothing. And in fact, if anything, I'd have been, I could have described myself as neutral on abortion, which for anyone who doesn't know what that means pro-abortion, because there is no neutrality on this issue. So I got a swift education, and it was very accidental that we even came across this story. So my husband, we made a documentary on fracking called Frack Nation, which is fabulous, and it's on Netflix, and you need to watch it. And a lot of that was filmed in Pennsylvania, because a lot of the kind of ground zero for the controversy about fracking was centered in Pennsylvania. So he happened to be in Pennsylvania, happened to have a couple of days where he, had some free time before he came back to Los Angeles. And he chose to go and spend a couple of days in Philadelphia, where there happened to be this story that was getting local traction, getting local news attention. And he went into the courtroom, and they reserved the largest courtroom for this case because they expected so many journalists to turn up. And you sort of see it there in the trailer, and I think many of you know this from what actually happened, that journalists just didn't turn up. Certainly for the days that my husband was there, they just had a few Mennonites knitting. And then it was him and these empty press benches where people, just didn't turn up. And he said that he sort of sat there And on front of the jury, they projected images onto a screen. And some of those images were of the 47 bodies of the babies that were found on the premises the night of the raid. Those bodies had been stuffed into kitty litter containers, into cut-off tops of milk cartons. They were frozen remains in where they kept vaccines that were not meant to be contaminated. Also, they'd been stuffed all over the place. And then there were, severed feet of babies in jars that he kept as trophies, and they were in the same place that people had peanut butter and jello sandwiches. Apparently this isn't a news story. Apparently that doesn't make news in America. That's not newsworthy in the United States. And then on top of that, on top of those photographs, there was also there was those photographs, and then there was people who gave evidence. So the people who gave evidence were people who were there when all this happened. They were the witnesses who described the scenes there, the routine scenes that happened on a daily basis. And for anyone who doesn't know and who needs a swift education, Kermit Gosnell is serving 3 life sentences in a prison in Pennsylvania in Huntington for 3 life sentences for the murder of 3 babies.